Hi, welcome back to Heartbeat Africa, and we are here to share with you insights and ideas that can help you run successful business. My name is Godfrey Gishoki, and in this program, I'm going to talk about the four stages of a business, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that you need to look out for, the challenges that you might experience, and what really your focus should be as your business grows. So, all businesses start as startups. So the first stage for any business is what we call the startup stage. And if you were to draw a graph illustrating the growth of business, you would say business go through those kind of stages. So the first stage is what I call startup. Startup stage. This is size or capital B, but this is time. The startup is a very unique stage in the business because that time you have employed 1 or 2 people, and often you run with your own money. When you are in this stage called startup, the first 2-3 years, your focus should be to learn the market. A lot of people, when they go into business, they think they know what they are doing. They think they understand the market. They think they understand the customers. But it's not until you start trying to sell your product, try to make some money, when you discover, I think you really don't understand the truth. So if you're a startup, focus your energy on understanding the market. That's the most important thing. The next stage of the business growth is what we call survival, and you could see it like this particular stage. This is what we call survival stage. By survival, I mean that your business is at that stage where you really have grown reasonably. You have maybe 5 to 10 people in your portfolio. You're making some money. You have 1 or 2 outlets. But then the challenge you have at that point is that you're trying to really balance a lot of things to pay bills, to keep on top of your supply lines and your incomings and your outgoing. And often the business faces a challenge of you feel like there's too much pressure on you and you don't know what to do. Now, in this particular stage, your focus is to develop your skills as the entrepreneur, because the skills set that you had at the beginning of the business when you're starting up, I guarantee you those skills will not take you beyond this stage. So you need to develop skills for yourself. You need to understand how business works. This is the time you need to understand what is management. This is the time you need to understand a lot about accounting. This is the time to develop your accounting system and record keeping, and work with suppliers, know how to sign contracts. This is the stage when you need, now you have to shift from the startup that you are, when everything looks very rosy, you are full of energy. At this time, by the way, a lot of people feel the pressure and they feel like quitting. So the business is not what we call survival stage. Unfortunately, a lot of business die at this stage. So you don't want your business to die. So you need to really begin to think how you can grow your business to the next level. In other words, go to the next stage. And this stage, I call it the growth stage. So growth stage. This is the stage, and you could probably picture it like that part of the graph. This stage, your business has perhaps been running for over maybe 7-8 years. You are expanding. If it's a retail outlet, you probably have 3 or 4 or 5 outlets. You're growing and you're looking at how to expand yourself. Now, growth stage requires a very clear focus on your strategy, and this is the time you need to focus on developing systems. You need to develop a financial system, develop a human resource management system, develop your information system, develop your planning system. This is the time to look for the right talent. This is the time not just to work with people. You need to evaluate again how your business has come through. If you find that the people you're working with really cannot sustain your business at this growth stage, this is the time you need to make very, very serious changes. If you want your business to really grow and expand, you need to focus on building systems. You have to grow out of your business. You can't afford to be micromanaging the business if you're going to grow, because you're going to run out of capacity, your own personal capacity. And maybe you're working with partners. You also need to ask yourself very hard questions. How can we become better at what we are doing? So that's a very important stage. If you're lucky to reach this stage in your business, then begin to think of how to make sure that your business really has a sense of order, has a sense of system, and you are bringing in the right people on your team. Now, the last stage that we can talk about is the stage we call maturity. So this is the time your business matures. At this point, you probably you begin to think about expanding outside the country. You have consolidated your earnings, you have consolidated your capital. You probably have a very well balanced portfolio of both borrowed capital and your own capital. And the business has made traction. You're visible in the market, and you're a mature business. And I can think of very many examples, but wherever you are in your own country, you can tell that a business is mature because this business has really working system. The focus here, when you're running a business and it's reached this stage, is to automate the business. Make sure that this business can run without your presence. This is the time you know your business is mature. But if your business is still so much dependent on you as the founder, the entrepreneur, then you know your business has not reached maturity. So the focus is automation. Automate everything. Make sure staff are recruited, the right people are brought into the business. Make sure you put the right people in the right place. And this time, now you can you can sit and watch your machine run, without your daily having to look at everything, every little bit and piece of your business. So we all dream to bring our business to this place where we can say our business is mature. You want to come to this place where you can actually go and play golf while your business is running. But you have to make sure that you have the right people in place, the same way in this growth stage, but this time around you have to build the right team. And then you need to make sure that your systems have come to that place where they are really tested, proven, they can run automatically. Your finance runs automatically, your information system is up to date, you have the right technology, you have the right network of suppliers, you have the right procurement systems, you have the right material handling system. If you're in service business, make sure that you really are doing a good job and your customers are excited about your business. And that's the time now to think about maybe franchising. That's the time to think about expanding to other countries. That's the time now you will find, in fact, if you want to know your business has reached maturity, you will find a few people approaching you because they want to buy your business, because they see your business, they see the business model you're running, they see how you run your affair, and they think you have something here, right? That time, of course, you're making some money. You're in the positive zone. You have also learned how to navigate through the environmental dynamics, shifts in the environment. You've learned how to manage that. That time, your business is mature. So we all want to get our business to maturity level. So my advice to you who is starting up is that build systematically, right? Don't get too excited when you start and then begin to, pull money out of your business. Next time, we're going to talk about at what point you should bring in capital, borrowed capital into your business. But for now, I believe you have understood the 4 stages, and I hope you can see where your business is in these 4 stages. And I wish you the best as you build your business to become the best business in the world. Once again, thank you so much for listening to me.